So do-rags are important in Black culture because we take our hair very seriously, and keeping it up to date and very healthy is very important to us. And so do-rags help that.
I make sure to wear my do-rag, and if I don't wear my do-rag, I really don't feel good about myself. I know when I wake up the next day, my hair will be all over the place, so I try to make it a thing to wear my do-rag.
I wear it all the time. You really don't see me without one.
Like, everyone grows up seeing people wear do-rags in like music videos and movies, and it's like a aesthetic. Someone has on a do-rag, they trying to keep their hair looking nice, or they about to get a haircut, or they just got a haircut. At least they maintaining their hair.
I didn't care about my hair when I first, I was younger. Didn't really do anything, didn't take care of it, didn't moisturize it. I just started caring about my hair till about 7th grade. I knew some people who, they had waves. I said, hey, how you get that? And it started since then. I picked up a brush, some moisturizer, a do-rag, and I started caring about my hair. Then you get to high school, you get that first compliment for a girl, and it's just like, well, I can't stop now, so I gotta keep going.
So unlike most people, I started wearing my do-rag when I was in college. Back in middle, high school, and elementary school, I didn't really care too much about my appearance. I grew up thinking that I couldn't get waves. Like, waves were just for a certain hair type. It's untrue. So once I got to college and met some of my drumline friends like Tone, who's the head of Royal Crown, and I was taught that, brushing your hair consistently, conditioning, shampooing, putting on your do-rag, that's a part of all the steps to, training your hair. And so once I grew to understand that, it became a really big part of me and how I carry myself. So now I will always have my do-rag on. If I don't have a haircut and it's not looking good, I'm making sure to wear do-rag. So yeah.
Young AJ, oh man, young AJ, he wore a do-rag, but it's like, as time progressed, my hair progressed and my do-rags progressed. And now with Royal Crown, I'm at the top of the line with do-rags. I'm at the very, very top. I started off with like the Walmart do-rags and everything like that, and they worked for that time being. But as I grew older, I upgraded my life and I upgraded my do-rags. That's a part of upgrading my life. And so, like I said though, I'm at the very top with Royal Crown do-rags.
Personally, I work from home, so my do-rag pretty much never comes off my head unless I got a little zoom or whatever. But I mean, it's kind of getting to that point where it's like, you can even wear it on Zoom because it's kind of like, I'm at home, I'm protecting my hair, I'm not just wearing it for no reason.
Do-rags is a very important part of our culture. Just thinking about, the beginning of hair wraps and do-rags for our people in general being, used for slavery. If we think back to slavery times, they had to differentiate between the house slaves and the workers by a piece of cloth they used to wrap around their head. So if we think about, from the hardships to now, do-rags is a part of you. It's part of your style. It's part of your confidence, what you like. You know what I'm saying? It's confidence in your hair, and it's confidence in knowing that even though I have this on, you know what's under it, and being confident in what you always have on. And that's kind of what goes with the brand Royal Crown. Never being ashamed to wear your crown. The do-rag is a part of me. It's an extension of me because it shows. It's an expression of how I'm feeling that day. The color I choose, how I have it wrapped up around my head, it's an expression of me that day, So it's an extension of me.
It's a fashion statement. It can be a fashion statement. You can match it up with your fits. You can see I got the yellow to the yellow, whatever. To the, you know what I'm saying? You can put it together and freak it like that.
Us as high value men, right, wearing quality do-rags out in public, it changes the perspective.
You have young African Americans out here who wear their bonnets and their do-rags. Doesn't mean they're gang affiliated. Doesn't mean they're not smart. They're an educated person. Us African Americans know how to code switch so well. Just because I have a do-rag or a bonnet in the airport or whatever, doesn't mean I'm ghetto. Maybe I just don't want my hair to be out right now. Maybe I want to stunt with my pictures. I'm not ready for you to see what I got yet. It doesn't mean I'm lesser than or I'm from the ghetto. No, it's a part of me. It's part of my culture, part of my heritage, and it's proof of what my ancestors went through and that adversity they went through. So I'm gonna wear this with pride every time.